minus Thompson. Michael Gray was his replacement. Celtic were always going to miss.
Well, I think the substitutions actually helped Celtic in a silly way. That Jackie McNamara is very comfortable playing the right-hand side, and it's given Didier Agathe a lot more freedom to go forward. And Agat's quite happy working back as well to make sure he copes with the pace of Lundgren's.
Celtic haven't lost the first Old Firm match of the season since Martin O'Neill took charge. 6-2, 2-0, and then last season 3-all. All square so far as Hartson links with Larsson. John Hartson scores! 18 seconds of the second half gone. His 50th Celtic goal, and it couldn't have come in more dramatic circumstances.
It's a good build-up from Celtic, straight down the middle, but I'm not too sure if John Hartson means this one. It takes a slight deflection the way over, but he won't be too concerned. It comes off Kisnesville, I think it is. That's set. Stephen Kloss going the wrong way. Yeah, off Kisnesville. Kloss is caught going the wrong way, can't do anything about that. And Hartson delighted the ball's the back of the net.
Kloss foiled Thompson and Hartson himself in the first half, but he could do nothing about the deflection on the chip from Hartson off Kisnesville. Kloss was going the other way, couldn't readjust in time, and it clipped the underside of the crossbar on its way in. We're barely underway in the second half, and Celtic are ahead. John Hartson's first goal of the season. An injury interrupted restart, of course, for Hartson after back surgery in the summer. But his first goal of the season is number 50 for Celtic. 18 seconds was all it took in the second half for John Hartson to break the deadlock. A Rangers defence minus Craig Moore. Chick, what's the story?
Yeah, I've just had a quick word with Craig Moore, and like Alan Thompson's a hamstring problem. It's just going to take his place actually in the Rangers bench. He's clearly disappointed about the outcome of events, but a hamstring problem for him as well.
And I tell you, Robert, Rangers have paid the price for that already. And the build up to that Hartson goal, Hartson managed to beat Kisnesville in the air. Larsson picked up the second ball. Hartson got round about Kisnesville and stuck it in the net.
And John Hartson wasn't far away there from a long ball into the box from Jackie McNamara. And well, I wonder was it something Martin O'Neill put in the tea at half-time or something he said, but Celtic have come out very determined. They had the best chances of the first half. Hartson's effort saved by Kloss. Alan Thompson might have scored as well before Celtic did break the deadlock. Link up between Larsson and Hartson, and the deflected chip from the Welsh international striker ending up behind Stephen Kloss.
It was the fact that he managed to beat Kisnesville in the air without any real problem, Rob. Can't help but feel that Craig Moore is in there challenging Hartson. There's more of a challenge on it. The ball doesn't fall as kindly like Larsson.
The Rangers reshuffle at the back as Kisnesville and Berg in central defence, Morris Ross at right back, and they had little opportunity to think about anything there as Celtic struck.
That's a free kick. Petrov on Capucho. No complaints.
Celtic won here in the final Old Firm match of last season. They're ahead in the first run of this campaign. The goal scorer, Hartson. Holds the ball for Liam Miller. Rangers look for a response. Levenkrantz on his way. But again, Celtic getting lots of bodies behind the ball. It worked for them well in the first half. Goal kick. Last touch off Larsson.
That's good play from Celtic, Rob. Levenkrantz driving forward with the ball a few minutes ago. But so many Celtic players round about him, and eventually the ball caught that man Larsson. Always wanting to make runs, make angles to receive the pass up front, take the pressure off his defence.
Well, that's it. Kisnesville, the two Georgians combined. Emerson. Good challenge from Petrov to win it for Celtic. Larsson, Hartson, in went Ross. Celtic still in possession. Liam Miller to John Hartson, offside.
Good play from the Rangers defenders. Just holding the line. Hartson no choice but to go forward, but 2 yards offside.
Check with information on the touchline.
Yeah, tactical switch coming up from Alec McLeish as well. Igor Ostenstad's going to be introduced in up front to give them a bit more bite. Not quite sure who's coming off at the moment, Robert, or you'll be the first to know.
Morris Ross on the overlap, and that's great play from Stelian Petrov. Never hinted at giving that up.
Great play from Morris Ross as well, driving forward from the right back position, but Petrov does his job well, working back from the middle, block the cross.
Capuccio is going to be the player to come off when Igor Ostenstad comes on. Mikel Arteta's corner. Here's the chance. Well, for Michael Moles on the overhead kick, it was well blocked. Henrik Larsson hits the deck. The Rangers fans just a few feet away from him, not too impressed.
This is a half chance for Michael Moles, back to goal. Does the scissors kick really well, but a great block again. Didier, I think it is, it manages to get there. Yep, makes the block.
Ostenstad getting some parting words of advice from his manager. And like Michael Gray, who's barely featured for Celtic, Igor Ostenstad has only 15 minutes of first-team football so far with Rangers. That was in another BBC Live match at Tynecastle. Came on late in that match, as Tepi Moylan remembers well. The former Blackburn and Southampton striker is on for Rangers.
It's a free kick for Rangers, pull from him, Larsson. But interesting, I think Shot Arvalaz will play wing the right-hand side of, and Ostenstad up front beside Moles.
First touch for Ostenstad. Stan Varga was sticking close.
Not too surprised that Capuccio coming off, well, really hasn't made any contribution at all in the game.
Lovenkrantz's run halted by McNamara. Jackie McNamara putting in another impressive shift for Celtic here. Kisnishvili's pass. Ostenstad, the target man. Keeps it just about. Emerson's pass came off Miller. Now Agat gives it away. Rangers still trying to recover from that early second half strike from John Hartson. Kisnishvili, Michael Ball. Chris Sutton dominating in central defence. Mikel Arteta has a big part to play for Rangers if they're to get themselves back level.
I think Rob is a test of character for all the Rangers players now. I've got to stand up to get back to passing the ball.
Berg's pass finds Ostenstad onside. It was a poor first touch. Chris Sutton let it go, but it's a corner kick.
I tell you, Rob, that's a chance. Ostenstad's well onside. Chris Sutton thinks it's a goal kick rather than a corner kick. But it is onside. If you look along the line, can't really see it there, but in the right back position, he's okay. That's a terrible first touch.
Arveladze is away from Miller. That's a good effort on target. Neil Lennon was in front of Magnus Hedman to make the block. Sutton against Berg. Two former Blackburn players. Sutton furious at the award of the corner kick. But Celtic can be relieved about that because it was a big chance for Ostenstad. Wasn't quite ready for it. That's Hartson. Larsson on his own. Kisnishvili prods it to Arveladze. Emerson was standing waiting. Miller wasn't. Petrov obstructed by Kisnishvili. He's already been booked, and he's treading a dangerous path.
He's got to be really careful. There's no doubt he takes Petrov out of the game here. I think the thing that maybe saves them, Rob, is the ball's gone 4 or 5 yards beyond Petrov. May not have picked the ball up. It's still a free kick.
If he didn't have a yellow card against his name, I wonder if he would have got one there. That was a blatant obstruction. But still just the one booking in the match. Varga's free kick. Larsson and ball wrestling. Lovenkrantz back to clear.
He's such a difficult opponent. Uses his body so well. He holds his ground, uses his body strength to turn players, turn defenders. Doesn't allow them a clear header.
McNamara and Miller. Long ball from Michael Ball. And Chris Sutton was all over Michael Moles.
Not for the first time a free kick by Sutton on Moles.
I think they were just checking addresses for Christmas cards there. It's come to a frenzy. Michael Gray's header dropped for Arveladze. Ostenstad, the Norwegian international striker. Rangers throw. Emerson wants to be more influential in this match. He started it so well, but he has faded out, and he's been guilty in the second half of sleeping on the ball and being caught in possession.
I think he tried to play a little 1-2 there with Ostenstad. The first pass wasn't the best.
Arteta against Miller. Asking a lot of Peter Lovenkrantz, but he's quick enough. Good defending though from McNamara. Yet again, very composed under pressure. The Scottish international played that off Lovenkrantz and won the goal kick.
He certainly didn't panic, Rob. Used all his experience there. Knew he was getting to the ball first. And thought, I'll just hit it off the player, and I'm sure we'll win a goal kick. He's played really well today again.
John Hartson's last Celtic goal was here against Rangers. That was in April in the 2-1 win, and he has the only goal here so far. With the aid of a deflection of Zura Kisnishvili. Lots of credit though to John Hartson for getting in when it hurts, and that number of 50 of his goals for Celtic. That's the difference in scoreline so far. Rangers 100% league record under threat. Lovenkrantz can't find the ball into the box, and it was an easy clearance for Chris Sutton. Sutton and Varga have done well, looking very steady, very solid.
Celtic are pretty happy now, Rob. They sit with 5 at the back, 3 in the middle of the park and 2 up front, and they're now saying to the Rangers, right, you try and beat us, try and find a way through us, and just like that one there, the 3 solid in the middle of the park protecting the back 3.
At the moment, Rangers lacking spark, lacking ingenuity in the midfield area to find ways of hurting Celtic. And so far, Magnus Hedman hasn't had a serious save to make.
He's not had a save to make at all, Rob. The Lovenkrantz shot going past the post, but Alan McLeish, I'm sure he's saying to his players now, especially in the midfield too, Emerson, Arteta, they started the game so well. They were in control, they bossed the midfield area, but now they're really not making telling passes, not too involved in the game, and they have to start playing again if Rangers are going to get back in the game.
Peter Lovenkrantz at his best can certainly make a difference for Rangers. Michael Ball kept out by Liam Miller. And the free kick goes Celtic's way. Unlikely to be unfazed by the Old Firm pressure. Liam Miller looks to have a great attitude to the game, terrific ability as well. And he this season is really making his mark. And what a week he's had with the first goal against Lyon on Tuesday in the Champions League. And now his Old Firm baptism. Kisnishvili keeps very cool, despite the presence of Henrik Larsson. Alongside him, the vast experience of hitting Berg. The former Middlesbrough midfielder Emerson. Mikel Arteta. Lovenkrantz turning in field. A combination of Agat and Miller was enough. Arteta's shot blocked by McNamara. Rangers huffing and puffing at the moment, but still looking to find a way in behind the Celtic defence. Maurice Ross, the half-time interval change for Craig Moore. So no Moore for Rangers, no Thompson for Celtic. Two big Old Firm players off with hamstring injuries. It's Kisnishvili into Moles. Arveladze snatched at the shot. 7 goals in 7 games for Shota Arveladze. He's hot, but he didn't catch this.
It's a half chance of Michael Moles just playing it back to him. Catches it, but doesn't catch it too well at all. Easy one for the keeper. I think Rangers, Robert, trying to get Lovenkrantz into the game as much as possible. But as soon as he gets the ball, Didier gets close to him right away, and Jackie McNamara fills the space in behind to stop him going wide, where he causes problems. He gets a chance to use his pace.
Celtic more than happy at the moment, not just with the scoreline, but with the way this match is developing as well. They have the lead, and they have the control of the game at the moment, and Rangers can't hurt them.
Well, Celtic are looking strong and confident, and they're certainly defending very well.
Rangers have already introduced, of course, Ross and Ostenstad. One more change available to be made, and the only outfield players left on the bench now are Christian Nerlinger and Stephen Hughes. Ross to Moles. Neil Lennon making his presence felt around the midfield, with some biting challenges, with positional sense as well. Here he is, Neil Lennon, with the help of Agat breaking up another Rangers attack. John Hartson launches it for the offside Larsson. Neil Lennon crucial, isn't he, in these sort of situations?
He is, Rob, but Didier Agat does really well. He makes the challenge, but you're right about Lennon. He just sits in front of the back players and picks up all the loose balls like that one there.
Ostenstad. Control not good enough, and it was played off him by Chris Sutton. It's a Celtic throw. But I just wonder, is Celtic playing a bit too deep here, Sandy?
Well, they're very comfortable playing just in front of their 18-yard box, so they're quite happy to let Rangers have the ball. They've got 5 spread across the 18-yard box, and that's hard to break down. What it does is it denies space in behind for Moles, Ostenstad, Lovenkrantz to run into. So I think that's maybe deliberate from Martin O'Neill. And at this moment in time, it's working because, as we said before, the goalkeeper Hedman really has had nothing to do.
Anderson won it, but couldn't keep it. Long ball from Sutton. Larsson gets in front of Berg. Still has it, Henry Larsson. And that wasn't too far away from Liam Miller, who darted into the penalty box.
Great play again from Henry Larsson. Doesn't give up. Henry Berg's trying to play football. He's trying to build an attack, but really takes a chance too much there. Larsson onto the last shot, but again, good awareness from Stefan Klos.
Craig Moore took liberties in the first half against Larsson, Henning Berg there, and others have tried it, and others have regretted it. And Larsson's cross there wasn't too far away from Liam Miller, and it was that pair, of course, who combined to open the scoring against Lyon on Tuesday. 13 fouls apiece, but the vital statistic: Rangers 0, Celtic 1. Hartson the target, free kick against him. Leaning back into Kisnishvili.
I don't think John Hartson agrees with this, but it's just for leaning back there. He's pushing into Kisnishvili. That's great play from the striker's point of view, and I sometimes think defenders get too much protection. I think in that occasion, I think it just may have been a free kick.
You got away with a lot of that, I seem to recall. And those black and white pictures that I've seen of you playing.
Those were the days.
The first Old Firm match of the season, live from BBC Scotland. Rangers 1 goal down at home to Celtic. Both making a big impression on the European stage at the moment. And it will be an almighty tussle between these two as to who wins the title, just as it was last season. Free kick against Michael Gray. Knocked over Maurice Ross, the two substitutes.
This is a silly one for Michael Gray to give away. He's no chance of getting the ball there. Maurice Ross does well to protect the ball. Good first touch. You know, if you can't win the ball, just hold them up by time until you can get a chance to make a tackle.
He's watched the Old Firm match on television before, Michael Gray. He's been here as well. This is his first experience of being out there on the pitch. The veteran defender Henning Berg with the free kick. Emerson waiting. Michael Moles as well. He was about to pull the trigger. And Didier Gat, not for the first time in this match, makes a very important interception.
He had to get there, Gat. Otherwise, Michael Moles was ready to get the shot off.
There was wrestling going on there involving Varga and Austin Stats. The decision goes Celtic's way, which has the Norwegian striker shaking his head.
I think it was two big guys going for the ball again. Didn't see too much in it. We'll see here. They're both having a go at each other, aren't they? Celtic in control of the ball anyway.
Both players with English Premiership experience, ex of Sunderland and a brief spell with West Brom, Stan Varga. And Austin Stat, of course, who was with Blackburn recently, and Southampton a bit further back. Hartson's flick. Liam Miller on the move. Kept out by Emerson. Good strong play from the Brazilian. And that's good defending again from McNamara against Moles. Made sure that was his, the Celtic captain. And his sort of determination is an example to everyone round about. But Celtic today have shown a lot of spirit, a lot of good teamwork, high work rate, and it has them in front at the moment. Avaladze and Ross in combination. Emerson. Was losing the ball under his feet. Of course, Sutton not too bothered about where it went, as long as it went. And that's all the way through to Cross. He made those two important first half saves to keep the scoreline blank. It didn't take long in the second half for the deadlock to be broken. If you've just joined us, the second half was only 18 seconds old when John Hartson made it 1-0 Celtic.
John Hartson's such an experienced player now, Rob. Hartson and Larsson up front. With Celtic don't have the ball with the Rangers backs, players have it. They're the first line of defence. They make life difficult for them to ball from the back.
Celtic with Sean Maloney on the bench and may decide to freshen things up in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Martin O'Neill applauding the effort, the commitment of his players. They've done just about everything right so far.
I don't think Martin O'Neill will want to change too much in the moment, Rob. The only thing that will create a reason for a change has got to be tired legs. Whereas Alan McLeish, I'm sure he's thinking, how can I change it? How can I move things about a little bit?
And McLeish, of course, with only one more substitution to make. Check, what's he saying at the moment?
Yeah, Alec McLeish just a word with Avaladze. I'm not quite sure what's going to unfold here, Rob, but he's certainly changed the role of Avaladze. Had a word with him. He's now having a little chat with Andy Watson there about things. I'm definitely thinking about a tactical switch, and it will involve Avaladze, and I know Sandy will spot it within seconds. There you are.
That's the pressure on. Clock is ticking.
I tell you, Rob, if I was Big Alec, I'd have a look at changing Lovingcrantz. Maybe play him through the middle, try and use his pace through there, because Agat and McNamara are certainly snubbing him out at that side of the pitch. And the two strikers at the moment, Austin Stad and Michael Moles, it just isn't working.
Again, Rangers not finding the quality of delivery into the penalty box that's going to cause any problems for Celtic. And Varga doing some sterling defensive work again there. He's been impressive.
When you look at the fact that Varga and Sutton haven't played together in that position before, apart from a spell at Easter Road last week, they look as if they've played there for a long time together.
John Hudson maybe typifies what Celtic are doing here at the moment. He's back there in a deep midfield position to work the ball away. And work is what Celtic do so well. A four-letter word that features so much when you speak about the way they play. Emerson looking for a free kick and gets it.
That's good play from the Brazilian. More joy than Lovingcrantz down that left-hand side, drifting over there. Well, not Megan. Again, it's a challenge really between the two Celtic players. Played for the free kick and certainly won it.
Yeah, Jackie McNamara held him back. And now a set-piece chance for Rangers to get themselves back on level terms. Austin Stad and Moles just outside the 6-yard box. Lovingcrantz and Berg not far behind. Avaladze and Ross. Emerson just outside the area. Mikel Arteta plays it in. Good header away from Stanislav Varga. Kisnishvili to Ball. That's for Austin Stad. That's Varga. Larson tried to cushion a header for Liam Miller. Free kick against him. Oh, climbing in the back of Kisnishvili. He was well up, Miller.
It was almost on his shoulders, that's why he was so high up.
49,825 inside Ibrox as Mikel Arteta threatens. Good work again from Didier Agat. So much effort from him and so many good challenges.
I haven't seen too much of him going forward today, Rob, but the defensive part of his game's been excellent.
Avaladze to Hengberg. Well off target. Not a prolific scorer of goals, Berg.
No, I think if he's lucky here, Rob, he may get a deflection. Maybe the ball fall to one of his teammates inside the box. But only really one thing on his mind. Not a lot of options for him. Must be frustrated with his forwards.
Only 73 minutes gone at Ibrox. Petrov's header. Larson leaves it back to Hudson. Neil Lennon takes it away from him. Now Petrov. Turning away from Ball. Good burst of pace from Petrov. It's spilled by Cross. Saved by Berg. As Larson tried to turn the ball into the Rangers' net.
Great defender from Henningberg there.
That could be a crucial moment in the match when we reflect on it afterwards. As Celtic were nearly two ahead. That they're not is down to Henningberg. Morris Ross. Emerson. Michael Gray cut that out pretty comfortably. Larson against Berg and Ross. Henningberg wins the challenge. Norwegian to Norwegian. Austin Stad against Sutton. Chris Sutton takes charge. Michael Gray forces it away.
That's good refereeing there from Mike McCurry. Let them go on with it, trying to win the ball.
Rangers free kick given against Petrov. The The foul was on Morris Ross. We'll have a look in a moment at how Celtic were nearly 2 ahead, but that's after this opportunity for Rangers to get some decent ammunition into the area. Michael Ball's delivery, hitting Berg there with a header, but it was never going to hit the target. But he certainly was effective at the other end, Sandy.
It's great play from Stelian Petrov. Gets beyond Michael Ball. Plays a good ball at the box. Stefan Klos has to come for it, but what about this from Henningberg? Larsson surely would have stuck that away. But quick in his feet, does really well. Petrov does exceptionally well to start with. Tries to find Larsson. But Berg's going the opposite way, but reacts really well. Good change of feet to get there first.
He may be approaching retirement, Henningberg, but he's not there yet, and there's still plenty of good football in him. And that was top-class defending. The Rangers supporters turning up the volume, looking to aid their team's search for an equaliser. Arteta's pass to Morris Ross. Deflection. Michael Gray stops it going behind for the corner.
Good play from Michael Gray. Rangers trying to lift the pace of the game now, trying to put pressure on the Celtic defenders.
Again, it's Gray adapting well. And only his second appearance for Celtic. His first was the closing stages at home to Motherwell. The Morris Ross throw. Austin at the target. Varga won it. Free kick against Berg.
He's unlucky, Henningberg, but Henrik Larsson does this so well. Just backs in enough to force the defender to push him out the road.
Henningberg is finding out what playing against Henrik Larsson is all about. It's not easy. And at times it could be a nightmare. Larsson, who created 2 goals against Lyon in midweek and scored his 8th of the season last weekend at Easter Road, the winner. That's Berg's header, beating Hartson. Ross plays it long. Sutton has it. That's terrific defending. Under pressure from both Moles and Austinstad. Larsson looking for Petrov. In goes Kisnishvili. It breaks to Henrik Larsson. Petrov has the chance to make it 2. Still has it, Stelian Petrov. As Klos forced him out wide. The Agat shot blocked. Good goalkeeping from Stefan Klos. As Stelian Petrov looked to have a gilt-edged opportunity there to put this match beyond Rangers.
I tell you, Rob, it's good goalkeeping, but I tell you, Martin O'Neill will be raging with Stelian Petrov. He really should finish this from Celtic's point of view. Just hit it now. You've got a chance. Takes too long. Klos stays on his feet and eventually does really well.
Yes, good goalkeeping from Klos, but it was really asking to be hit early by Petrov, and Celtic have passed up another chance to get 2 goals in front.
It's going to happen, Rob, because Rangers are obviously chasing the game now. They've got to push players forward, and Celtic are so good in the break behind Henrik Larsson up there.
Morris Ross tries to get beyond Michael Gray. The cross is on the wrong side of the net.
Well, the best of crosses from Morris Ross. Tries to get his foot around the ball to keep it in play, but just too much on it. Not troubling the goalkeeper.
This is the first of 5 Bank of Scotland Premier League games being played today. First of 6, in fact. And you can see the rest, the goals for all the other games on Sportscene Results from around about 4:30. That's every Saturday, your first chance to see the Premier League action. Celtic 1 up in the 12:30 kick-off, the first Old Firm match. Trottenham. Now McNamara. And the Gats. Liam Miller was setting himself for the shot. as Arveladze nipped the ball away from him. Powerful header from Chris Sutton. Hartson looked as if he was being pulled by Michael Ball.
Good place from John Hartson. We're happy to make sure he gets the shot. Good header from Chris Sutton again. Look at the distance on it. I don't think there's too much in that there. Again, two guys going for the ball. I don't think there's any way that's an infringement. John Hartson not claiming for anything.
And if he did manage to pull him out of the way, well done, Michael Bull. Hartson's goal still makes the difference. It's 1-0 Celtic into the last 10 minutes.
Rangers over swap Loving-Krans and Arveladze. Loving-Krans now wide on the right-hand side.
Michael Moles tried to play that through to Ostenstadt. Celtic have defended very well. If they can do so for another 10 minutes or so, the match is theirs. Emerson, again Ostenstadt. Emerson tries again, this time Moles the target, and Chris Sutton came barging through there to make sure that he could force that clear. Emerson again, Sutton again. Brave header from Chris Sutton. And Sutton and Varga are proving irresistible here for Celtic at the back. What a performance it's been from Sutton.
He's playing exceptionally well, Rob. If you watch it here, he's so brave. No thoughts about ducking out of this one. The boot's up there from Ostenstad, but he's more than happy to put his head down there where it hurts. Make sure he gets the clearance in. But apart from that, Chris Sutton's actually organised the back four today so well. He's dragging Varga around with him, making sure he's close to him, helping each other.
He can play so well up front, he can play off the front. And as you can see from this, he is very comfortable playing in defence as well. An all-round top-class footballer, Chris Sutton. And he's playing a crucial part here for Celtic. And if Celtic can win at Ibrox, they will go top of the league. Swapping places with their biggest rivals. And even at this early stage of the season, it's a big psychological blow if you can win an opposition territory.
It's not a long way to go, Rob, as you know. But you're absolutely right. If they win this today, it's a big advantage to them.
Five blue jerseys looking to find some daylight. Mikel Arteta fails to get it beyond Neil Lennon. It needs a better quality of ball in than that if Rangers are to salvage something from this.
I think Robert Arteta's trying to put pace in the ball. They've got too many big guys to hit.
And when it's floated in like that, it's food and drink for Sutton and Varga. Businessville's pass. Michael Gray watched it, hoping it might go behind. It has gone behind now, it's a corner kick. Mikel Arteta to deliver. First there, guess who? Chris Sutton. Zurikisnishvili wins a free kick.
Good play there from Zurikisnishvili.
Easy for you to say. Another opportunity gone for Rangers.
It's just the final ball in the second half from Rangers off. No real penetration. I think you give Celtic credit for that as well. As we said before, 5 across the back, leaving no gaps whatsoever to get in behind them. It's been so hard to play in front of them.
Wasn't taken from the right position there, the throw-in. Not sure what a couple of yards means, but Mike McCarthy wants his way.
I thought that was the same place.
Poor pass from Zurikisnishvili. Takes the pressure off Celtic. Larsson so good at keeping possession, even when he's on his own.
What he does, Rob, he takes the pressure off his defenders. His players know as soon as you get the ball to Larsson, he's going to hold on to it, he's going to win you a free kick, a throw-in, just as he did there. And that lets him get up the field and reorganise.
Such a strong outlet for Celtic when they're in this winning position. And all the time the clock is ticking. And it's ticking for Rangers. 85 minutes played. Here's Chick.
There's no doubt Martin O'Neill now would be happy to sit in for this. He's telling Gat just to sit back a little bit. I think Celtic are just going to weather the storm for the last 5 minutes. They'll be very happy, obviously. The Rangers can't score, and they're just going to keep what they've got.
Emerson to Moles. Miller had it and lost it. Abladze. Teta to Berg. In for Ostenstadt, won the header. It wasn't a great problem for Chris Sutton. Isnishvili. Varga won the header, but an offside flag was up. That takes the heat off.
Rangers now, Rob, are going route one. Anytime they get the ball, it's a high ball through the middle. They're really going to the play. Ostenstad's a decent size, but I think Varga and Sutton can handle him okay.
And it doesn't look as if that policy is going to pay off for Rangers,
No,
does it?
it doesn't. There's not a lot of options though, Rob. They have to try and get the ball in the box, and what they're hoping for is to maybe pick up a second ball, get a deflection.
3.5 minutes of regulation time remaining. Still John Hartson's goal separates these two. Hartson forcing his way through. It's Michael Ball. Avalanche beaten by the combination of Larsson and Agat. Rangers given the throw. Berg to Moles. Sutton's clearing header. Petrov gets the better of Arteta. Rangers in a hurry. Seven wins out of 7 in the league up till this. Rangers now trying to salvage a point. That's disappointing from Maurice Ross. Tries again, but that's out of play. And you can hear the sounds of frustration from the Rangers supporters.
They are frustrated, Rob, and that was a chance for Maurice Ross. He had no excuse for not getting that ball in the box. Ostenstad actually took up a very good position in front of Varga. Maurice Ross couldn't find him, couldn't beat the first man.
Berg's header. Chris Sutton plays it away. There's John Hartson. Good play from Petrov. It came off Lovenkrands. Kept in by Berg. Short tugging going on. And the decision goes against Egil Ostenstad. On of the match, Andy.
Well, I tell you, Rob, there's been a few contenders today. Rangers started really well, Arteta, Emerson, but the second half Celtic really have been immense. They've defended so well. Up front, Henry Larsson has been different class, but that man there, Chris Sutton, he is a striker, but he's went back and played centre-back today as if he's played his whole career. And he's been exceptional. He's my backer, Scotland man of the match.
Inside the 90th minute at Ibrox. 2 to be added. So just adding them up. Yeah, that's 3 minutes to go. All the arithmetic never fails me. Henning Berg into the box again for Michael Ball. That came off the head of Varga and onto the top of the net. Magnus Hedman had come off his line, and Stan Varga wasn't sure where that was heading.
Hedman doesn't have a clue where this is going, Rob, and neither does Stanislav Varga. They certainly got the break that time. It's a high ball in the middle. Rangers challenging again, just knocking it in there, hope they pick up something. Lovenkrands with the first header, and Varga just over the bar.
Nearly 90 minutes played. Arteta plays it in. Chris Sutton heads it clear, and Chris Sutton doesn't want any mistakes to be made in these closing stages with Celtic so close to a big win. Michael Bowles' long throw. Out comes Magnus Hedman. That's an important take in among the blue shirts.
It's a great catch, Rob. I tell you what, Martin O'Neill won't be too happy with them. I can't believe the goalkeeper kicked that as early.
And Martin O'Neill puts a finger to his temple, and he's absolutely raging with Magnus Hedman for handing possession back to Rangers there and for launching that so quickly. It wasn't clever. Boris Ross with a chance to put it into the penalty box, can't get it there. Stilian Petrov blocked it. Kisnishvili shot deflected, and Chris Sutton calmly plays the ball out to Henrik Larsson, who will now take the ball for a run and invite Rangers to come and get it. 1 minute added, one to go. What can Rangers do about this? They're running out of time.
They are. Tell you what, Rob, it's been a first-class performance, Celtic second half. The goal has given them an enormous lift. The time of the goal started the second half, and Rangers since then have been chasing the game, probing, working, trying to get down the flanks, through in the middle. The Celtic have defended exceptionally well.
And it's gone Celtic's way, the free kick decision, which causes fury among the home support.
Both players went down very, very easily there.
And it's interesting
to make a decision, went Celtic's way.
It's interesting to look at the faces of the two managers at this stage. Martin O'Neill cannot wait for that final whistle to blow. He knows how important this result might prove to be. Ally McLeish in the background there, arms folded, a look of resignation on his face. The Celtic fans ready for a party. It's almost over at Ibrox. Already Mike McCally's had a look at his watch. Celtic have won the first Old Firm match of the season by a goal to nil. Celtic go top of the league. John Hartson's goal proves decisive. His first of the season, his 50th for Celtic. And it came just 18 seconds into the second half. And you can see in the reaction of the manager and the players how much this means. It's been a tough week for both Celtic and Rangers in the Champions League. It's Celtic who come out on top. Chris Sutton producing a standout performance in central defence alongside Stan Varga. Celtic minus their regular back three of last season, Mjalby, Baldi and Valharan. Did it show? Certainly not. Celtic were defensively sound, and they got the goal that mattered through John Hartson at Ibrox in the first Old Firm match of the season. Rangers 0, Celtic 1.